let's be real, EVs haven't taken off quite as expected. With hefty price tags, slow charging times, and limited range, these challenges all boil down to one core issue: the batteries. But Tesla may have just cracked the code with a game-changing solution that could spark an EV revolution, introducing Tesla's diamond nuclear battery. Let's dive into what makes this new tech so groundbreaking for electric vehicles. Hey, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Before we get into the details, let's talk about what a diamond battery actually is. These nuclear diamond batteries, or simply diamond batteries, use radioactive energy combined with synthetic diamonds to generate power. The brilliance of this design lies in its simplicity and durability. These batteries have fewer mechanical complexities, which reduces stress and significantly boosts their lifespan and reliability. These batteries will use the carbon-14 isotope, which is a radioactive isotope known for its decaying characteristic. As time goes on, the carbon-14 isotope starts decaying more and more, creating beta radiation. This is where artificially made diamonds come in. Man-made diamonds will be used because of their structure. Diamonds are excellent radiation absorbers, which means they will easily absorb beta radiation released by the isotope, after which it will be converted into electrical energy. As the beta radiation interacts with the diamond, it produces a minor electrical current, and since carbon-14 decays very slowly, this process can technically last as long as the half-life of the radioactive isotope. As a result, these batteries can last for unbelievably long periods and will practically never need to be recharged, essentially solving the decades-long issue of EV range and autonomy. In addition to this, they are indestructible and practically unbreakable, as no amount of regular use will wear them down. Sure, mechanical damage will render the battery less potent or entirely ruined, but this is true for all batteries. In addition to this, these batteries will have a very good impact on both the economy and ecology. First of all, if there is no need to replace a battery for hundreds of years, this means that these batteries can effectively be recycled from an older vehicle and put into a newer one. In addition, they are also far more eco-friendly to build, as they do not need highly polluting industrial excavation and filtering to be made. Not to mention that the energy density of these batteries can theoretically reach numbers tens and hundreds of times greater than regular batteries. All of these benefits have intrigued many companies to start experimenting with diamond batteries, with Elon Musk being a top contender. You see, Elon Musk recently stated that Tesla has had a bit of an issue, most notably with the Giga Texas factory. The Model Y simply cannot be produced with enough efficiency and in a timely fashion, which turned this multi-billion-dollar factory into an endless money pit for the company. The root of this problem, according to Musk, is the fact that 4680 battery production still experiences severe issues. The production problems were so extreme that he decided to fire Drew Baglino, who had been with the company ever since Elon started it, and who was the person in charge of the 4680 battery. In addition to this, Elon also promised the entire team behind that battery that they would all be fired by the end of the year if the battery doesn't get fixed. Up until now, there were no real telltale signs of it being drastically improved, apart from some empty promises and populism. In addition to this, lithium has started to become vilified among ecologists, as it has been established that making a lithium battery not only produces an enormous amount of CO2 but is also extremely toxic to the environment. As a result, Elon has started looking for an alternative to both the 4680 battery as well as lithium-ion batteries in general. Recently, diamond nuclear batteries caught Musk's attention, and he has expressed his interest in exploring and developing these batteries further. Elon has recognized that if Tesla does not offer a revolutionary new battery type, its lifespan might either be cut short, or the company might heavily rely on its rivals for batteries. You see, BYD, Toyota, and CATL, all these companies are working very hard on creating alternatives to lithium-ion batteries that have higher user potential. The most notable of these is by far Toyota, with its solid-state battery. However, even Toyota has been going through some hardships because it relies on lithium. As a result, Tesla, with Musk at its helm, is currently experimenting with diamond nuclear batteries as they would allow Tesla's models to offer up sufficient well. Despite being so incredible in theory, these batteries have huge problems that are very hard to sort out. Despite nuclear batteries having high energy density and excelling at providing consistent and constant low-power energy, these batteries struggle horribly to provide the high power output needed for EVs. This is one of the key reasons why they aren't used or largely developed for such applications just yet. Sure, These issues aren't the end-all be-all, but fixing or overriding them is a very complex process that needs quite a bit of time. In addition to that, the public is very skeptical when it comes to nuclear energy, let alone having a practically irradiated battery sitting under you. Now, rest assured, these batteries are designed with maximum safety in mind, as diamonds are incredible at containing the radiation within their layers. The biggest issue is going the route of batteries that use alpha particle emitting isotopes. Alpha particles are easy to stop, even with a sheet of paper, and our skin would most definitely stop them from creating any issues. However, inhaling alpha particles could lead to fatal outcomes. While these batteries will be well tucked in, a serious collision could lead to the driver and surrounding people inhaling alpha particles. That said, batteries that rely on beta particles are not just safer, but also pose a lesser health hazard than both lithium-ion batteries and internal combustion engines. This is because they have no moving parts, such as a nuclear reactor, which means there is a 0% chance of the battery overheating. But finally, and most importantly, these batteries will never be cheap, and this is something that simply ruins their perception. The biggest issue with lithium-ion batteries is the fact that they are extremely expensive, and they keep the price of EVs very high to the point that it is rather redundant to buy a cheap-to-run vehicle if you're going to pay 50% more for it compared to a regular vehicle. The same is true for nuclear batteries. Sure, if the standard of living keeps going up and society starts growing altogether, these batteries will have a place. However, for now, that isn't happening, quite the opposite. In fact, that is why we believe that, despite the hype surrounding them, nuclear batteries will not be used, at least not in EVs. That said, we are certain that as soon as Elon develops a functioning version of it, he'll start fitting it to his SpaceX spacecraft. In this case, nuclear batteries do make a lot of sense, as they would essentially allow us to retain constant power and communication with various spacecraft, most notably intergalactic and interstellar ones, for decades and centuries on end. But as it stands, the EV won't benefit from these batteries, at least not for now. Instead, what we can look forward to are the rapid developments of lithium-ion and other already existing battery types, like Toyota's solid-state battery. Whatever happened to the solid-state battery? Toyota has gone a bit silent recently. To find out, be sure to check out this video.